Jenny, are you looking at yourself? Or are you looking at the camera?
I like looking at myself.
Babe, look. Hole. Small hole right here. You used to hold it.
I'm only used to one hole and it's not that small.
Where else are you guys?
Wait, how much have you drank? Check it out. Check it out.
Look. I think he's so cute right now with his hair. Anyways, alright, let's get into it.
Now it's time for...
Nope. That's not how we started.
Now...
Is that how you start? That's how you start
an episode of...
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, Baby Boo and I. Today's video is going to be labeled our first.
We thought, you know what, it's our first video, so we are going to share with you guys all of our first significant Baby Boo and I moments.
So we've come up with some questions, and we also found some questions online.
We just Googled them. We have not actually looked at the questions or shared the questions with each other. Yeah. So it's going to be raw, straight off the hip.
It's always raw. That's what we do. So let's get into it. I'm super excited.
When was the first time you became aware of me?
The first... Okay. First time I became aware of you was New Year's Eve, when I first saw you with your girlfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was invited to a New Year's Eve party by a girl that I used to talk to, and I actually thought that she invited me over because she wanted me back. I had not spoken to her in a long while.
Like maybe 6 months.
Like 6 months. Like, yeah. I hadn't spoken to her since the summer, so to begin an invite, I was like, okay, definitely something's going on here. Got dressed and went out there, and then,
you know, I wish we could pan the picture of what you wore to that party. Silverline was a different girl. She was a different animal, y'all.
I was trying to give him a little stud,
a little tomboy, fresh,
feminine. Like, I like a mix of the two. So
but you look cute. You were cute though, but it was.
But you didn't even remember me from that night. Did you remember me? She didn't remember me. That was the first time I saw her.
I actually swore that she wasn't even at the party until years later I saw a picture of her at the party and I was like, huh.
I was.
And she was there. She was there. That wasn't the first time I became aware of you. At that New Year's Eve party, I was dressed to the nines. I mean, clean.
You only had a black dress on. Stop. You saying it like you got a whole suit on. Please.
My hair was beat. And I had on a nice
your hair did look nice. It was perm fresh. You was perm fresh. Like, you had a little whip to the hair that day. Yes. Yeah, the hair was cute.
And my makeup game was on.
No,
makeup game was better than most back then. So when I took it to level 10 and beyond, she said we space age. But so the next time Silverline came to a party, when I saw you and that girl that was at the New Year's party were two different girls. You were dressed to impress. You had on heels instead of flats.
No, you know why I dressed like that? I had never been to a New Year's Eve party.
Oh.
I always went to church every year. But it was a house party, a New Year's Eve house party. So I thought that,
but that's, you know,
a little more lax. That's why I look like that. Please. You never catch
me
outside.
The next party was just a random ass party.
Yes.
And you were dressed to the whistle.
What?
Why did you dress to the whistle that day?
I don't know. I didn't know I was going to see you there.
You didn't know you were going to see me.
No. JD, don't flatter yourself. I did not know I was going to see you there, but I did think that you were super cute the first time I saw you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The first time I saw her, she was a knockout, man. I remember Silverline the girl that I was dating at the time was like, oh, come meet my friend. I stepped out and saw Silverline and said, hello. I said, in my mind was like, ding, 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 ding. I said, whoa. I think that was the first time Silverline in your name, you know, I was aware of you, and then I remembered you. So, do you remember the first thing we said to one another? Tell me what you know.
I remember asking you where you were from.
Yes, you did.
Yes, where are you from?
Yeah, you're trying to. You didn't know because you were like, who's this girl?
Because you didn't look like typical. So I just. That was the first thing. I don't know.
Can't remember the first thing I said to you, actually.
Of course you couldn't. You're mesmerized.
Probably. But, so I always played it cool. I always played it, played it very, just Very
Journey, everything's done an illustration, please. Very very cool.
No, I played it very cool, just kind of chilling.
I swear.
I just wanted to spend time with the girl and talk to her a little bit more.
Did you want to spend time with me?
Yeah.
Was your girlfriend there?
Oh.
I think she pulled you away, didn't she? She said something like that.
I think she pulled me away. Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yeah, because you were supposed to play. You played the guitar that day.
I did play the guitar that day. I was trying to impress. Yeah.
You were trying to.
Not impress you.
But did you realize that's what you were doing?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know you were as interested in me as I was in you. Actually.
So what were you doing then? Your girlfriend was in the building.
I was just. It was harmless flirting.
So you were flirting.
Oh yeah, I was definitely flirting. You know we used to flirt now back then. Silverline used to let me get away with some things back in the day. Now she don't let me get away with shit back in the day. So like, come and give me a hug. Hey, Silverline, long time no see. Give her a little hug. Give her a little extra squeeze and a couple of extra places.
Ew.
What was your first impression of me?
I liked your style.
Okay.
Journey had a style that was it was different. I don't think anybody ever dressed like that. It was very confident. It was clean. You can tell that she took, some people you can tell when they take like 30 minutes in front of the mirror and an hour in front of the mirror. Journey, like she took 2 hours in front of the mirror. You can tell that every hair was in place. You can tell the whole outfit. You know when you go to the mall to get a whole outfit, right? You're like, okay, these shoes have to match this. And it looks like, yeah, your style caught me. That was it. You had a very clean look.
First impression of you was that you were drop dead gorgeous. I kind of was like, and then I also was wondering, where the hell did you come from? Like, I thought I had met all of my girlfriend's friends. So I was like, okay, I've met the friends. But this friend, I was like, huh. And then when we spoke, she was well-spoken. She wasn't hood. No shade to the hood ones. No shade, just saying, But she had some class about her, and I kind of was like, all right. So yeah, beautiful and classy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ooh, what's your favorite memory of me?
A favorite memory of you was seeing you again.
Oh,
that was my favorite memory because I never thought I'd see you again.
Oh,
so
wow.
There was a time during the time that me and Journey first met, we were always hanging out with the same group of people, same whatever. And I guess we obviously were interested in each other, but I'm not sure how far we could take it because at the time Journey had a girlfriend
who was part of the...
Yeah, and I had somebody that I was dealing with. Even though I liked Journey, I wasn't just going to jump into anything with her. And then she was involved. So you were still in a space where y'all was trying to figure it out.
Okay, I get it.
Yes. Y'all was still trying to figure themselves out.
We had already broken up and we were done, basically. We were done. But you had heard about a lot of what we were doing because I was just being kind. I was just being sweet at the end. You know what I mean? I hate being a dick at the end. It's like, okay, the relationship is already over. We don't have to be dicks to each other.
And we tried to somewhat date after she was done and after...
It wasn't dating. It was the sleaziest.
We were not being sleazy. I was not trying to be sleazy. I was not... Maybe you were trying to be sleazy. But I wasn't trying to be sleazy. Ew, Jerry. We were trying to see if we could make something work between the both of us.
Yeah.
And there was just too many outside influences that it couldn't work.
Well, you were still in a relationship. So, and I didn't know that. It wasn't until I realized you were dating her.
I was not. No. Oh my God.
So
I was not. I was in a situationship.
Okay.
So there was wiggle room for whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah. I feel you
from where I saw it.
But the thing is, I'm such a person that, like me, I have to be the first, the last, and the only. I don't like situationships. I can't date a person and then they're dating other people. Like if we go on a first date, we're basically damn near married.
No. So, and that was the issue.
And that was the issue with me. Yeah, I don't compete.
Yeah, that was the issue.
I can't.
She wasn't willing to fight for me then.
No,
so she disappeared. Literally, y'all. Journey disappeared. Like the number changed literally in one day. I was shocked. I didn't know where you lived. Months went by. Years went by. I did not see Journey for 3 years.
And I dropped everybody. I dropped that whole group.
She did.
Like a hot turd.
Yeah.
So I did. I got to go.
And then when I saw you again, that's when I realized that I still miss you. Or I still have feelings, I guess. I don't know. But we met again at some club.
Random, yeah, because I hadn't been out in years. I hadn't even hung out in years, and I went and hung out one night. And
of course, they find Silverline in the club. That's where you find me. You can find me in the club.
My favorite memory of Silverline is, it's a weird one, and you're not going to remember it, but there was a memory, and it's in this apartment. You had just moved in, and we had gotten into like a little argument, and so we weren't really talking to each other, but you had cooked, so you fixed me a plate of food, and you had cooked, and then you brought me the food. You were like trying to serve me, and I had an attitude. I was like, babe, not right now. And then you just took the food and put it on the counter. You didn't even say anything. You just put it on the counter and stood there, and then you came back and sat down and ate your food, and I was like, oh. I was like, I can't be mean to her. I didn't know I was like, I can't be mean to her. This relationship, she's so sweet. Yeah.
Really?
It was in the beginning, yeah. It's a weird. I told you I was weird. What can I say? It was weird, but it's one of my favorite memories. What?
What do you like best about me?
Ooh, non-sexual or sexual? Oh, the thing I like best about you, Miss Silverline, is that you can hold your own.
Huh.
Like you bring something to the table. You know, have you ever dated a person they don't bring shit to the table?
Yes.
They're so flat. You can work it out in a situation, like in a setting. You can kind of work it out. There are times when you just give me nothing, and you're just.
That's when a woman's fed up.
I like that you bring something to the table. You're hardworking. You're sweet. You're personable. You're very honest. You know, so
there's no other way to be.
You hold your own. You got your own philosophies, and you live by them.
What I like best about you, and I told you that this actually, I like that you are
mysterious.
No, forget the mysterious. That just came on the first date. After that, after I knew what it was about, that all went out the window.
Okay, but charming.
Dang, no. No. That you never allow a situation that might seem bigger than you to actually be bigger than you.
No.
You, Journey is not the biggest or the strongest
what
person out there, but you cannot tell her that. You cannot act like that around her. You cannot make her feel like she's the tiniest person, because she would trump you. I was telling your dad this. I said, your insides and your outsides don't match. Like on the inside, Journey's like 7'9", 300 pounds, the biggest penis. On the inside, Journey is so big. But on the exterior, she's in this small package.
I still have the biggest metaphorical penis. But ask about me.
You're not small in ability. You're small physically, but you're not small in abilities. That's what I like to guess about you.
I didn't know. I should start flexing a little bit more.
No. You flex enough. Yes, thank you.